The bass from the gym was still thumping in my ears. But up here on the third floor, the silence was heavy. I shouldn't have been so forgetful. Who leaves their car keys in their locker after a dance? My sneakers squeaked against the freshly waxed linoleum. Usually, these halls are a chaotic mess of screaming teenagers. But now, the rows of lockers looked like iron ribs in a dark tunnel. I reached my locker 142 and dialed the combo with trembling fingers. Click. I grabbed my keys, the metal cold against my palm. I just wanted to get to my car and go home. I turned to leave, and that's when I heard it. Thump, thump, thump. It was coming from the chemistry wing. It sounded like something heavy being dropped, then dragged, then dropped again. "Hello," I called out. My voice sounded thin, swallowed by the shadows. "Janitor? Mr. Henderson?" The thumping stopped. The silence that followed was worse. It felt expectant, like the building was holding its breath. I started walking toward the stairs, my pace quickening. I looked back over my shoulder. At the very end of the hall, the door to the lab creaked open. A girl stepped out. She was wearing a cheerleader uniform, her back to me. "Hey," I said, a nervous laugh bubbling up. Scared the life out of me. "We've got to get out of here. The alarms are probably—" She didn't let me finish. She started moving toward me, but she wasn't walking. With every step, her shoulders jolted upward and her knees locked with a sickening crack. It looked like she was being puppeteered by invisible wires. Snap, thud, snap, thud. "Stop it," I whispered, my throat tightening. "That's not funny, Sarah. Is that you?" She entered the pool of light under the flickering exit sign. She finally tilted her head back. My blood turned to ice. She had no eyes, no mouth, just a blank, seamless mask of pale skin stretched over a skull. I didn't think. I bolted. I hit the stairwell door so hard my shoulder bruised, flying down the steps 3 at a time. I burst through the heavy front doors into the parking lot, the cold air hitting my lungs like a physical blow. I leaned against my car, gasping, fumbling with my keys to unlock the door. As I pulled them out of my pocket, I felt something papery stuck to the ring. Pulled it off. It was a fresh Polaroid. The photo showed the back of my head as I was running through the front doors. I could see my own terrified expression in the reflection of the glass. But right behind my reflection, standing just inches away in the darkness of the lobby, was the girl that I looked at the school doors. They were empty. Then I looked at my car window. In the reflection of the dark tint, she was standing directly behind me, her faceless head tilted to the side.